Hello, Kianna. Um, I'm coming on here to do a message for you. I'm not gonna call you that girl or her channel or who or call you anything other than your name. Hold on, dog. Hold on, dog. Hold on. I'm not gonna call you nothing other than your name. Okay. Let me start from the beginning because I think somehow or another things kind of went bad with us somewhere in the middle of the game, and I don't know what it is that I done or said or what that had things turn for the worse. Now, this is for because I know everybody is watching this, so I'm just telling you right now that I'm going to disable the comments and all the ratings and all that shit. Because I let me. This is my time to say what the fuck I want to say and what the fuck I've been wanting to say. Okay. Now, I stumbled across your channel August of 2000, I believe 10. Okay. I don't know how long you was on there. Your shit say 2008. You saying that you had just got on there. I don't know. It's not my discrepancy or none of that. But I know I ran across your channel. It was, I believe it was August something of last year. When I came across your channel, it was just something about you that I just kind of liked. And I knew that you really didn't have no following. You really, you were showing these shoes about your daughter. You had bought her these shoes. And you was talking about, buying some shit on a budget or something like that. And you were saying a lot of people are spending all these money for these shoes, but I got these shoes over here, BJ's or something, and they was less than whatever. It was something to that effect. And you had, I think it was a pair of, it was a pair of tennis shoes, and I think it was a pair of tennis shoes, and I think it was also a pair of sandals. I think something to that effect. Two pair of sandals and some tennis or some shit. I don't remember, but I'm sure you remember what videos you put out. When I saw that video at that moment, instantly I was like, you know what, she's kind of cool, And I was like, I was somewhat new to this, you know what I'm saying? I had just joined March of 2010. I was just getting over my hospital stay and all that other stuff. So, I was still kind of low key at that time, but I was like, okay, um, when I had met you and everything, and I was like, okay, it was cool. Now, from the start, I befriended you. I befriended you big time. Okay, I came to your rescue. You and your husband was going through y'all thing. I don't know. It was somewhere back in the beginning of those times. I have numerous videos. That. I came to your rescue when people was just being so mean, and you were going through your situation with your husband, and all that other kind of stuff, and still, I would shout you out in videos. I would send a lot of people your way. You didn't have really no subscribers or nothing of the kind. Okay, I would send people your way. You guys go over there, support her channel. She's a mother trying to raise her children and blah 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 blah. And so I don't know where in which we went wrong, but I can tell a pivotal moment is in November of last year. You had kind of took a leave of absence, if you will. And at that time, you were having problems with your cable and your internet and all that other stuff. I believe that was October, November of last year. And, so you were kind of away from things a little bit. At that time, I was really big on, getting the little CVS cards. And I was like, you guys go to CVS. They giving out these $25 gift cards, blah, 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 blah. And at that point in time, you were cooking and some other things that you were doing at that time, but you weren't couponing and all that. That was before you started your couponing and all that other stuff. And so me and you, we was real cool. And then you had went on that leave of absence. This was November. And I think you were gone for about a month. Or maybe a month and a half, maybe 6 months. I don't know, somewhere along those lines. I think it was at that point in time where our friendship took a turn for the worse. And me personally, I don't understand why, because I was always cool with you. I never saw you as nothing else but my Baltimore friend. You were always my Baltimore homie. You know what I'm saying? I never treated you no way different. None of that. I always saw you as, we cool and shit. And we would talk about, you would talk about Chuck, I would talk about Kenny, and, we would converse. We would talk on the phone at that time. We didn't talk very often because I think your phone had got disconnected or something, whatever you was going through at the time. You was going through some other things at the time. And so, I think it was during Christmas time, the very first dagger that I remember you throwing at me, and it hurt my feelings, but I didn't speak on it. And I was doing Christmas shopping and stuff for my children last year. And you had came in just out the blue and you were talking about, and for those of you guys that watch Kianna's videos and those of you guys that watch mine, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so those of you guys that's new to the game, I'm telling y'all some shit y'all don't even know. So I don't need y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh, well, she ain't never said, because you don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Okay, but I remember you were given mention where people out here spending all their money on all this money on their kids when you can take the kids to the park and you can make some sandwiches and you could take your kids to this and that don't cost a lot of money. Everybody is not rich and everybody don't have money to go and just splurge on their children. There's a lot of things that we can do around here for our children that don't cost very much money. Well, I felt that it was a direct hit to me because I had just went and spent all of this money for my children for the holiday. And, and one thing about me, I don't count another woman's purse. I don't count her purse because everybody is in a different income bracket. Everybody's money don't flow the same. So, but when you did that, I felt like, wow, wow, like really? And I was like, man, but I didn't make no comment. I let it go. And I remember the video like it was yesterday. And you were saying people spending all of this money and doing all this stuff and spending all this kind of money. And some of us, we don't have it like that. And we got to take our kids to the park and go put them on the swings and all that. And I was like, wow, it was amazing. I mean, that right there. But then I was like, you know what? I still didn't falter. I still stood fast, and I was like, you know what? Okay, maybe she's going through something. I didn't really hear what I thought I heard. I didn't see what I thought I saw. So I was like, okay, I'm cool. Then, it had began, the turn of the year is when I began to do, wait a minute, let me go back. The Housewives of Atlanta was on. And so, and I had did a little commentary about the Atlanta Housewives, and you didn't agree with what I was saying, and you were saying I don't like Bambi. You were calling Candy Bambi. You were saying that she looked like Bambi to me. I really just don't like her, and I just don't like her, and all that other kind of stuff. Because I had just done a commentary about the Atlanta Housewives, and I was saying the only one that I really like is Bambi. She's the only one to me. I mean Bambi. I like Candy because she's the one that I could, somewhat relate to as somebody that's really was keeping it real on the thing or whatever. So, for me, I've always been, a Candy girl. I've always liked her. But for you came out and you did that video, and I mean, you was just throwing jabs. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I know at the time you and Chuck was going through y'all thing, y'all was going on. So I was like, okay, maybe she going through something, but I'm going to just let that slide. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that slide. The top of the year, I began doing Sister Big Bones. But before the Sister Big Bone video, I had did another video, and you were talking about women in spandex. You were talking about chicks in spandex. And the only chick that had came on there, that done that, I know I had did a video, and I was talking about something, and you came right back around, and you was like, as a matter of fact, you had did a video, it was you and Chuck. And y'all was talking about women in spandex and all this other kind of old shit, and, and women this and that and that and this. It was a direct hit to me. And I knew that it was a direct hit to me. And those are the people that watched that video knew that it was a direct hit to me. But yet and still, I let it go. You understand what I'm saying? I let it go. I didn't trip on it. I was like, okay, you know what? You know, right now, I think it's a wedge coming between our friendship, and I don't know what's going on, but I knew that it was never me. It was never me. Because still, I would be like, you know, I was still in your corner and still trying to be cool and be 100, you know, with you. I went out, I had bought a whole bunch of Milani stuff. Those of you guys that watch my channel, y'all remember the shit. I would have bought all this Milani makeup. I said, okay, this is for me, this is for Kianna. This is me, this is for Kianna. And I said, Kianna, I'm going to send you this stuff. And, you know, I want you to be able to do, because I want to increase my makeup game. You know, I've had my makeup done by makeup artists. So when you get your makeup done from a makeup artist sometimes, motherfuckers that get their makeup done, them the worst ones that put on makeup because they don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've had makeup done. So then therefore, when it come down to me, I'm putting on my own makeup, I didn't have to do that. So my skill ain't never been up to par. My shit is still mediocre. Okay? So, you know, but you had came back and you made a comment about, well, you know, and I don't need to take handouts and I don't need, and I'm like, wow. And I'm like, man, what is going on? And I had sent you a message. I think, and see, your phone, you have a number for one time, and then that number will go away, and so I could never keep up with you with your telephone thing. I don't know what was going on. It's like you have that number for a minute, that number be off. I didn't know what was going on with that. So at that time, though, I was trying to reach out to you like, Kianna, what's going on? I mean, what is it? I mean, talk to me now. Because it's like I'm really believing that, you have something in for me. And, I didn't know that it was no beef. Because I was like, man, I was never coming for you. Never. I was never coming for you. I was always, in my opinion, felt like I was your friend. But I think from the start, you were never really my friend. Yeah, you took the ride and you accepted all of the extra subscribers and shit that came with it. And all the little accolades and all the little shout outs and shit. But I don't really think that you were ever really my friend from the start. Okay? So now we're still at the top of the year. I decide, and why in the fuck did I do that? I decided that my husband tells me, he said, okay, you've been wanting to upgrade your appliances. Go on down there and go get you a washing machine and dryer. I went and I got a washing machine and dryer. You came back on and did a video. You were washing Pootie's clothes in the bathtub. About how you don't have no washing machine and dryer. And I can go back to the old school. And people out here, they doing this, that, and the other. And all this other shit. Those of you guys that remember the video, y'all remember the video. She was washing clothes in the bathtub. With the washboard and all that old school. And I was like, why is she still coming for me? Because I buy a washing machine and dryer, Kianna, for real. I mean, what made that? Because to me, where the fuck I come from, those are necessities that a house should have. Is washing machine and dryers and shit like that. I mean, where the fuck I come from, the way in which I raised, my mama had the baddest motherfucking wolf appliances in her kitchen. You know what I'm saying? My shit is mediocre. I'm Maytag, okay? I'm Maytag. Maytag is decent, but shit, there's shit way better. There's Vikings and shit that's way better than motherfucking Maytags. You understand what I'm saying? But I went out, I bought the washing machine and dryer. You came back washing clothes and thing. You talking about it on a video, chuckling, laughing, and all that other kind of old shit. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what this is about. I'll never forget that day because that's when my internet was too slow to upload, and I would go to the library all the time and upload a video. That's when I came on a video, and I was throwing daggers, yes, because I was like, I'll crip walk all over this motherfucker. That was the very first time I had made that statement, because I was like, man, over a wash machine and dryer, my nigga? And as a matter of fact, I remember talking to, at that time, Jahara and Nina. I was talking to Jahara and Nina on the phone. I think this was February of this year. I was talking to them on the phone. I was on my way going to the library. So Nina, if you watching this, or anybody that's watching this, y'all can remember back in this time. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. I don't. For what? Y'all motherfuckers don't really know me. I don't really owe nobody the truth. But that's just where I stand. Okay? And I was on the phone. I was talking to them. I said, man, is it a problem? Because I went and bought a motherfucking washing machine and dryer. For real? And so then I was like, okay, daggers was being thrown. Then I guess when I went and got, my husband tells me, he said, okay, well, Tina, you got the wash machine and dryer you wanted. Go get you a refrigerator. I didn't really need no refrigerator. My shit was a side-by-side stainless steel drawer in the bottom. I had that anyway. But my husband said, okay, well, Tina, you want to upgrade. Now they got 2 drawers at the bottom. You want another refrigerator? Baby, go get your refrigerator. I go and I get my refrigerator. I come back, I post the video up or whatever, and I'm talking about because at the time, if those of you guys that follow me back then, they were tripping on my military discount. I had did a video about it and all that, and everybody was chiming in saying, Tina, go get your discount. You know what I'm saying? You entitled, blah, 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 blah. So, I come back, I do the video, come back, boom, here you do a video. Oh, people out here buying, as you call this silver, mama, is actually called stainless steel. But you were calling it silver and gray and all that, but it's actually called stainless steel. But yeah, you came back and you did the video talking about, oh, well, I'm going to buy these stickers for my refrigerator, and people out there buying refrigerators that's all astronomical amounts of money, like they're rich. When I can go and I can put on some stickers on my refrigerator, and no. Well, see, that's not my thing, mama. That's not my thing. If I want stainless steel, my shit is going to be stainless steel, okay? I don't do the sticker thing. I don't do it. Not to be throwing shade and not to be poking fun, because it ain't about that right now. If that's what I want to do, trust me, I would do it. But right now, it's not about poking fun. It's about me being real right now, okay? You came back with the video about, people buying, expensive ass things for their house, acting like they rich. When they turn around, you don't know what kind of food stamps they getting. You don't know what they gotten. You don't know what is in people's backgrounds. And I'm like, wow. Because at the time, I really thought we was cool. I still didn't see no problem. But I never really made no comment. I never came out and blasted off. I never came out and once said, I can't believe that, you doing me one of them. Still, I left it alone. I didn't say shit, okay? Then you come back. When I went to Lowe's to go get my discount, I goes back over there to the appliance section. I see a microwave that fits in a drawer. $800-900. My husband say, hey, you can have whatever you like. You want that microwave in the drawer? Get that microwave in the drawer. I'll get that microwave in the drawer. Why the fuck I do that? Then you come back with some more jabs at me. Because I'm buying shit for my home, Kianna. I am a homeowner. Okay? I'm a homeowner. This is our investment. Contrary to what some motherfuckers might believe, and I know you got Team Kianna just like I got Team Tina. I have 2 houses, mama. Y'all only seen one. So when I'm buying shit, I'm buying shit for Tony's home, my home, and shit like that there. We don't live in the same home anymore. But, the point of the matter is I don't have to put all of that out there. But it's undoubtedly, I'm not, and you were talking about the Joneses and all that other kind of stuff like that. I'm not a Joneses motherfucker. Because the motherfuckers that I was watching on YouTube wasn't doing what I was doing. I didn't see it. Not saying that can't nobody do it. I'm not saying can't nobody go out and buy shit in the drawers and, go in there and tell them, okay, give me that refrigerator, give me that microwave, and give me that dishwasher all in one whop. I didn't see it on YouTube. Okay, not in our little small community of people that we was all, watching each other videos and all that. I didn't see that. So when you would start hitting out all these jabs about people going out and buying, appliances for their home, to me, of course, and any of my subscribers, and there's a whole bunch of people right now really want to make a comment and say, shaking their head, and yes, you were coming for me, mama. You can say what you want to, but yes, you were coming for me. Period. You weren't saying my name. You left all that out. But still, you were throwing jabs and you were coming for me. And why in the fuck did I come out with Sister Big Bone? Baby, I came out with Sister Big Bone, and that was the wrong motherfucking thing for me to do. Because why? Then you start throwing jabs at that. People with long asses, and how you gonna be dancing and your ass is long, and I got one of them donkey asses. And that's when you start doing your in, my outfit of the day, and then you did a couple of videos, doing the little booty popping and all that other kind of old shit. Motherfuckers already knew what it was already, because I had just started my Sister Big Bone series. And then you would come on there, with all your little this and that, and all that, and I ain't got no undergarments, and this ain't no undergarment. Everybody knew you was coming for me. I knew you was coming for me. But this undergarment shit. What is that, Kianna? What is that? Yes, I wear me some badass undergarments. And first of all, when you do put on certain things, baby, you should wear a nice undergarment, because it's going to make your outfit look nicer. I'm not coming for you right now. I'm speaking to the rest of the ladies that's watching this right now. Yes, ladies, when you guys are getting ready to go somewhere and you want your outfit to look polished, yes, you need to start with a firm foundation. You don't want your ass out there jiggling and your titties and shit jiggling and you got on this dress. You want your shit to be harnessed down. You want your silhouette to be polished. So to give you that effect, you need to wear nice undergarments under your clothes. I don't buy Walmart bras and all that kind of shit. I don't buy that. I wasn't even raised buying those things. I am sorry. I come from a different place, mama. I come from a different place. And I don't know if that's what it was, because, your humble beginnings, and then I don't know if it made you feel uncomfortable because I was able to do things that maybe you couldn't do. And it was like, I don't know if you felt subservient or whatever. I never wanted you to feel that way with me. Ever. Ever did I ever want you to feel that way with me. And then when your cable was off, I hit you up and I said, you know what, I'll help you pay that motherfucking cable when you had that bundle or whatever and your shit was cut off. I'm the one came and said, you know what, I got you. I helped you, whatever. And then you came back with the handouts and all that other shit. And I was like, you know what, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But it's never been me. Never been me. And my feelings was hurt. Really. And then I come back and I said, I knew that I had some functions and shit coming up. This was like April, May. Let's go up to like April, May of this year. And I was like, I got some things coming up. I'm, Essence Music Festival, all kind of different little things coming up that I need to be prepared for. I need to go on me some form of a diet program. I need to go on me something. Because maybe I'll get back into my juicing or something. I need to get my mind motivated to do something and get my body and shit right. Maybe I'll go get some lipo or something. You come back. I'm going on Atkins and all this. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Maybe I could pick up something from what it is that you're going. Whatever you getting ready to venture into. I wasn't no shade or nothing. But I also know that Tina's not diligent on certain things. I'm not. I couldn't even keep up with my motherfucking birth control pill and take it on a consistent basis. That's why I got an IUD. I'm not consistent in shit. I'm just being honest, okay? So, you came out, you did a video crying about, your mama didn't want to give you the treadmill or bike or whatever. And so, that was when I think Helen, that's when you and Helen had, I guess had befriended each other, whatever. Helen had sent you some workout videos and whatever else Helen had sent you at that time. And then Helen had reached out to me and she said, well, I started watching your channel through Kianna's channel. And, me and her just instantly got cool. And she was like, I really want to send you something. This was early part of May. This was right after your birthday, because I think your birthday is May 2nd, because my brother's birthday is May 2nd, so I know your birthday is somewhere around that time. You had did a video, you were showing all your little shit that you got, your husband got you for your birthday and all that shit, and I guess Helen had sent you the workout videos, a wig, or whatever. I have a memory like an animal, okay? I have a memory like an animal. That's another thing about me, okay? So, anyway, Helen had sent me a box and she had sent me this wig and all this other kind of stuff. You turned right around and then you start throwing daggers at that, because Helen had sent me this box. I didn't ask Helen to send me a motherfucking thing. I didn't know Helen from a man in the motherfucking moon. She reached out to me. She, befriended me and all that other kind of stuff. And our relationship and friendship just kicked in from there. She sent me a box of wigs and all kind of other shit. Motherfuckers was all on blog TV. Motherfuckers all sidelining talking about it. Oh, this bitch sent Tina. You don't know how much them wigs was worth. Them wigs probably did. Motherfuckers went irate over that box that Helen sent me. And it was a domino effect after that. Oh, she probably got motherfuckers eating on her pussy. Oh, she probably this and that. And it just went all bad after that. You know, and it was like the division got worse. Okay. Then I decided that I'd go on and I'd start getting me some Zerona treatments. I began my Zerona treatments a week before Memorial Day. Why in the fuck you do that for, Tina? Because now here comes some more jabs. Oh, guys, you did a video. You were sitting on the couch. You had these white pants on. And then you just start putting shit all in your pants. Oh, well, I can put that in there. I can put this in there. Oh, I can put this in there. Oh, I can put this in there. And, you know, I don't look how much weight I lost. You did that video. Throwing daggers like a motherfucker. Once again. But